The only thing that's worse than being hungry during a hiking trip, hunting trip, or camping trip is being lost and hungry. If you're concerned about whether or not you could find enough food where you become lost in the wilderness, there are a variety of survival foods to consider. Here are some few ways you can keep from going hungry if you stay in the wilderness and end up being longer than you intended. One of the more obvious ways to attain survival foods in the wild is to forage it. Unfortunately, this isn't easy as it looks, especially if you're new to it. If you plan on foraging at any point, it's important to have a field guide of some kind with you. This will not only teach you how to find large quantities of roots, mushrooms, berries, and nuts, but it will also keep you from accidentally consuming anything harmful. In addition to foraging, you may decide to bring food with you. For short day, long hikes or hunting trips, it's a good idea to pack naturally hardy survival foods such as granola, beef jerky, and dried fruits. This is not only sturdy, but it's guaranteed not to spoil should it grow too hot that day. However, if you plan on going on an outing that lasts for several days or more, you'll need something a bit more nourishing. What sort of survival foods are best for longer trips? It all prefers on how big your pack is. For example, some prefer dehydrated, freeze-dried, or vacuum-sealed foods due to their small, lightweight packaging and long shelf life. However, for a fresher taste, some prefer packing canned goods as well. Just be sure not to forget a can opener. There are few things more frustrating than knowing that you have a supply of nutritious food and no way to access it. Other survival foods include survival seeds. This type of survival food is for long-term planning. Unlike seeds you'll find at the store, these are natural seeds that haven't been altered chemically or genetically. Whether you stick to local favorites, rare heirloom produce, or classic international vegetables, you'll be sure to benefit from these seeds. Best of all, even a small bag contains several months' worth of supplies, and once your produce matures, you'll discover you can use the seeds from them to continue your crops. This allows you to save significantly, especially as produce prices rise. These are only a few things to consider when packing survival foods. Regardless of what type you choose, you'll be able to ensure that you never go hungry on the go. Learn more today about how survival foods can benefit you.